Let's be good citizens at school. I guess we're starting.
It has started for the boys and girls of school.
Geez, at the rate we're losing frames, this short's going to be over in 2 minutes.
Tommy. Tommy always has trouble getting to school on time.
Perhaps if we actually sent a bus out to him.
There's the school up ahead. No need to hurry. Can't make it on time anyway.
A pity that's not actually his school.
But when Tommy does get to school, everything in Miss Hill's room stops until he settles down in his seat.
Yes, because the students are incapable of ignoring his entrance.
He misses part of the lesson. But what's worse, he hurts everyone in the room. They all miss part of the school day.
Tommy was the Ferris Bueller of his generation.
On time is part of being a good citizen. A good citizen is one who plays for others.
A good citizen is one who plays with others?
Everyone can work and play happily together. Lee has been given the job.
Lee has been given the job of playing with others? What?
Being a big brother or big sister to someone who must learn new things quickly can be a lot of fun for you and a lot of help to the other fellow.
Especially in such complex tasks like feed the goldfish.
Anne's sash is untied. Her friend Alice notices it and offers to tie it for her. This is a job Anne can't do very well for herself, and you can be sure she is thankful for Alice's help.
At least for as long as she's still able to breathe, considering how tight it is now.
You too can do little things for other children at school if you just watch for the chance. Doing what you can to help others is an important part of being a good citizen.
Like helping your classmates cheat on the test.
A part of nearly everything we do is getting ready to do it.
Diagram that sentence, won't you?
For her spelling lesson, Susan makes sure she has the right book on her desk.
Uh-oh, that's actually the Communist Manifesto.
A pencil that has a good, sharp point. Lois didn't bother to think of these things ahead of time.
She just thinks of using people and slamming their heads onto their desks.
Thinking about what you are going to do before you do it means you won't have to disturb others.
And they won't look at you for hours, glaring at you, judging you and every little mistake you make.
Soon it will be recess time.
That means I get a smoke break.
Anxious to go outdoors. Before they leave the room, Miss Hill asks them what games they would like to play.
Recess is heavily structured to prevent the children from having fun.
Tag. By raising their hands when their favorite game is called, the boys and girls are voting their choice.
There can be only one!
Outdoors, everyone is happy.
Except the kids who wanted to play tag.
Even though they may not be playing his favorite game, some other day they will play it. And then everyone will join together to make it more fun for him.
Yes, because children are never selfish assholes.
Doing things together with others in your class is part of being a good citizen.
Didn't we already cover that?
Harvey is the happiest boy in school.
He gets to leave all these losers and go to a rich kid's school.
Hello to everybody he passes. The other children and the teachers too like
Harvey,
because being
Harvey
cheerful helps to make everyone feel better. Helping to make school time more fun is part of being a good citizen.
Harvey, could you stop choking that kid?
Everybody in Miss Hill's room likes painting time, but it can be a messy job if you don't get ready for it. The children use old newspapers to keep their desks clean. They wear paint shirts or aprons to keep their clothes clean.
Otherwise, that blood will never wash out.
Helping one another can be part of the fun, too, for we all feel better when we are friends with other people. Kenny does his best to keep the paint where he wants it instead of on the floor.
But what if he wants it on the floor?
Knowing ahead of time what he wants to paint, he is making a picture that he can be proud to call his own.
Oh, yeah, I can see a real range of individual art styles here.
Is part of being a good citizen at school. Jane is making a book cover out of her last week's finger painting. She made it especially for her speller, and the new cover not only looks gay and pretty.
Oh, 1953.
Uh-oh. someone missed the wastebasket.
That'll be 3 detentions.
Papers without watching where they fall is a careless habit. That's better, Jimmy. Picking up papers that lie on the floor, even though they were dropped there by someone else, is a better habit for everyone to practice.
Cleaning up after other people's messes is true patriotism.
Neat is part of being a good citizen.
Now let these bookends stare into your soul.
When lunchtime nears, the children in Miss Hill's room put away their books carefully and line up at the door.
Or else Mr. Bungle will visit them in their nightmares.
Changing places won't get them to their lunch any quicker. And besides, it's bad manners. Outside, it's best to walk to the lunch table and to look the same way you were going.
Unless you're Harvey, in which case you're without sin.
Ball, be sure no one is in front of you when you throw it. Thinking about the other fellow, what might happen if is called playing safe. Playing any other game. And the prize for winning is not getting hurt.
Well, not to blame the victim here, but how did he not see that leg?
A safe place is an important part of being a good citizen.
So I found this bat and I rammed it up this
In
kid's...
front of Fred, and not only doesn't do his work, but bother behind him. When you destroy something that belongs to another person, he must buy another to take its place.
Or, you know, the teacher could actually step in and stop it.
When you destroy something that belongs to your school, the money to buy another must come from your parents.
Yes, your parents must be punished for your mistakes.
Being careful not to destroy what belongs to other people is part of being a good citizen.
Unless you're the government.
Sometimes the children of Miss Hill's room are doing different things.
Inappropriate
On one
things.
side, the boys and girls are going to read. They've taken the books from their desks quietly so they won't disturb the others.
Which is why they're all facing each other now, I guess.
The children in the middle of the room are working their arithmetic problems. They keep quiet too, so the others can work.
And by work, I mean read. Wait, what the hell?
On the other side of the room, the children are studying spelling words for tomorrow's lesson.
Good Lord, this poor overworked woman is trying to teach 3 different classes at once here.
Disturb others, and minding your own business instead of the other fellows is...
More hiccups in time.
Teresa came to Grovedale last year from Italy. Most of the children in Teresa's room didn't pay much attention to her.
Probably would help if she spoke a word of English.
When she spoke. Last week, the children put on a festival.
A festival for Cthulhu.
Oh. Her mother made a lot of good Italian cookies and candy, too, and brought them to the school.
The kids hated them.
Told the children how people live and eat and play in the far-off land of Italy. Now, every boy and girl in Miss Hill's room are to be his special friend.
His special friend? I thought we were talking about Teresa. Are we talking about Harvey again?
Looking for the best things about everyone and helping them get along with the whole group is one of the most important ways to be a good citizen at...
This final section omitted for vulgarity. And remember, being a good citizen is about parents who make cookies, or if your name is Harvey. Barring that, you can always, or even just, thank you and good night.